One of the best rock and roll bass tones of all time. Wouldn't you agree, Scott Devine?
I wouldn't exactly say I'm like a huge fan of that bass tone.
Dude, we are going to go to the mat on this one.
We are here today to celebrate or potentially burn down. I don't know which way you're looking
Right.
at. It's a celebration of the bass line. We've actually got 10 incredible bass lines, or maybe not. We're gonna rate them. We're gonna choose, but we want you to join in as well. WatchMojo actually came up with this list. So who knows what we're going to be getting ourselves into? They did this sort of like top 10 bass lines of all time. We're going to take those bass lines. We're going to rate them. Hopefully you'll join in as well. We're going to go 10 through to 1. And we've got categories. Shall I read you the categories, Mr. Allison?
Read us the categories. Let's go.
Okay, so here are the categories, and we're going to go through the bass lines and rate each one of them based on these categories. We've got great feel and pocket. We've got use of space. Ooh. We've got creativity, risk, and individuality. That's all one category there.
Yeah.
We've got sound and tone.
Yes.
We've got harmonic outlining.
Yes.
And then finally, is it memorable and is it singable? So we've got 6 categories. What are the scoring criteria, Ian? You came up with this, didn't you?
So we've just got a 3-point system. You get 2 points if it's an enthusiastic yes for the category. If it's a meh, if it's a
Meh.
I guess, meh, you get 1 point. And if it's a no, you get 0 points.
Hey, and listen, if you are trying to uplevel your bass playing, right? Like we've been there, Ian and I, we've been in that exact situation. We know how freaking confusing it can be.
Yeah.
We've been talking about over the last few weeks, looking at all of the different things that you could be trying to level up yourself in. I've got a list here. Check it out. So you might be trying to level yourself up in fretboard or theory knowledge, right? Or groove and time feel or bassline creation. That's what we're going to be doing today.
Yeah.
Or maybe technique and physical control on the actual instrument. And then finally, practice structure and focus. And the really crucial thing is that you want to be focusing on whichever one is blocking you right now. And the reality of all of the things that we just spoke about, the reality is it's incredibly hard to find what is actually blocking you right now, because it's hard to figure out what to focus on at the right time, at the right, all of that stuff is incredibly confusing. And in my case, at least, it was anxiety like imposing as well. I felt crushed by this stuff. So if you want to find out what could be blocking you based on those specific categories, we have put an incredible quiz together for you. And again, it's going to ask you a bunch of questions. It only takes a couple of minutes to go through. And once you've done that, once you go through the quiz, we're going to try and identify with you which one is truly like blocking you. And then we're going to offer you a bunch of free resources based on the results. This isn't some sort of like weird bait and switch where you go through the survey and we're going to be like, aha, and buy our product at the end of it. It ain't that. We're actually really trying to find out what's blocking you right now. And then we're going to offer you a bunch of free resources and videos off the back of that. So if you do want to check it out, all you need to do is go to yourbassquiz.com, yourbassquiz.com, and you can go through that quiz right there. It's cool. I've been through it. Ian's been through it. A bunch of people at SBL, they've all been through it. It would make our day if you go take that quiz, yourbassquiz.com, and finally find out which one of those is really blocking you right now. Now, with that said, are you ready for number 10? Because we're going in reverse order, Mr. Allison. 10 through to 1.
I'm so ready. According to WatchMojo. I mean, right away, dude, I feel like we could almost make this just a do we agree with the WatchMojo list? Because I'm feeling like, man, I would have absolutely chosen Ramble On, but they chose Dazed and Confused. This is wild, though. Apparently, Jimmy Page wrote this bass line, right, Scott?
Apparently, yeah. Go on, Bonham.
I know, that's wild.
Like, it's cool. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, so right, we have that whole thing, right? This chromatic thing, the vibrato, it's a vibe, but we've got to put it through the criteria.
Okay, come on then. I've got my pen. We're going to go through the categories here. Again, you guys do this as well with us. So, great feel and pocket. What are we scoring it?
I mean, it's cool. I definitely am not feeling like when I hear it, I'm like, oh man, that feel and pocket. It's lazy. It's back. I like the vibrato, but I'm gonna give it a 1. I'm gonna give it a meh. I guess. Oh, jeez.
Okay, sorry.
What about you,
JPJ? Yeah, I'm a 1. I'm a 1 on that. What about use of space? I'm going a 2. I'm going I know that there's no gaps, there's no daylight between these notes, but I think that it's like there's a lot of space. He's not playing much. What do you think?
Sure. Yeah, I guess the use of space doesn't have to be rests necessarily. It definitely feels restrained, and like it feels like a part.
I tell you what, do you know what word came to mind when you were playing it? It feels to me dangerous. Ooh, I'm like, oh, this is dangerous. Just them freaking long chromatic notes with nothing in between them. It's dangerous.
Right. Yeah. All right, you've convinced me. A 2.
I freaking love it. Okay, number 3, creativity, risk, and individuality.
2, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's because of all the things we just said, right? Yeah, it feels dangerous. It feels risky.
Yeah,
cool.
Exactly. What about sound and tone?
I'm gonna do a 1. I'm gonna do a
1. We're too kind, by the way. I wonder if we're gonna hit any zeros with this.
Oh,
maybe.
we're gonna hit some zeros.
Do you reckon we're gonna hit some zeros? Let's see. Okay, last 2 categories for this bass line. Harmonic outlining. What is the actual like when you play that? What's going on? It's like got these like chromatic runs.
I mean,
what is it? Just tell me it.
What's
the starting note?
D chromatically down to B, and then G chromatically down to E,
and then G down.
Yes.
So it's just B minor
to
E minor. Oh,
right.
That's cool. So it's a B minor, and it's a good start. So the minor third then chromatically goes down to the minor third of the E.
Yeah, chromatically
and then
down.
chromatically down to the E.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Huh.
It's cool.
I think it is actually nailing the. I think it is harmonic outlining, harmonically outline. I don't know, whatever it is. I think it's doing it. I think Jameson's in there.
Give him a 2. Yeah,
we all
man.
know that John Paul Jones was the big fan of Mr. Jameson.
Oh, yes.
Jameson was the king of the chromatic. I think that, yes. I'm going 2.
Sharon and I do a little breakdown on Ramble On that has all this Jamerson stuff at the end, which is a really fun video, even if I do say so myself. So yeah, big Jamerson fan. JPJ, big Jamerson fan.
Last category, I'm already seeing an issue here. We might actually have to alter the category on the fly here.
Oh boy.
How controversial is that? I'm not sure. Memorable and singable. They are 2 different things.
Oh.
This is very memorable, but I've got...
Voodoo. Although, how about this? Maybe not necessarily singable, but if someone said Dazed and Confused, you could probably sort of like, maybe you're not going to be able to sing it note for note, but you could probably kind of have the shape. You could probably kind of tugboat it. You're like, right? Like, I don't know. I don't think we have to separate them. I think it's all right. Or we can pick one or the other. It's a 2
memorable. For me. Okay, it's 2 for me as well. 2.
Dang, okay, this thing scored high.
This one's a 10.
I love bass lines, I love these classic bass lines. So it's going to be difficult for me to meh a bunch of them or give them zeros. But we're going to see, dude, I got to get the scalpel out, man. We got to chop away some points on some of these coming up.
Okay, so hit me. What's the next bass line?
Okay, next one we've got Fleetwood Mac, The Chain. Man, and
incredible bass line.
John McVie, how do you pronounce that? McVie,
John McVie.
thank you.
Yeah.
So, the chain comes in and you wait for about near the end of the tune. You get this incredible bass line that he plays, and then check out this live version. It's so cool. I love the anticipation. Yeah, playing this alembic.
Oh, the alembic.
I feel like on the record he plays it with a pick too. Oh, and just the anticipation that builds is so cool. Okay.
Into the chop shop.
Sometimes too, it's about context of this stuff, right? Like if that was just a bass line in a song, I don't know that it would be as potent but the arrangement around it. It's that it comes down, and this is the focus for a moment with the build. Yeah. That's partly why. I remember my mom saying to me, "Do you know the chain?" And it was before I did. And I was like, "No." And she sang me the bass line. She's like, it's that thing. It's like, don't, do, do, dee, do, 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 dee. So it, of course, gets 2 points for memorable, singable. I mean, 100% for me.
Well, I'm going to put that in now. It's got 2 points. We're going, 2 points for memorable and singable. What about great feel and pocket? That's interesting, isn't it? Because it's like, I don't think it's got the great feel or pocket, but it also look at me like tiptoeing around here before I sort of throw myself on the bonfire.
Yeah,
but
right.
It's down to the player as well. So, hey, this could have great feel and pocket. Just the recording I heard then, I was like,
Yeah, I'm happy to give it a 1 as well.
Everybody in the comments, if you want to call us out if we're being too nice.
Or too mean. In the future, you never know. The talons might come out, dude.
Use of space.
It's cool. Dong, do 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 dong.
It's a 2 for me. That massive big E.
The big E. Yeah, agreed.
Creativity, risk, and individuality.
It's a 1 for me.
It's a 1 for me as well. Dazed and confused with these long chromatic lines. That's like dangerous. It's very individual. This is like, it's a 1, isn't it? It's a 1. What about the sound and tone?
To me, it's a 1.
Me too. Oh, I like this one. Harmonic outlining.
I mean,
I think this
hear
is a 2.
I agree, because I hear it from an A minor to E, right? So it's like
yeah.
Right?
Are we going 2 on the harmonic outline?
Yeah, definitely. It's cool.
Okay. So, okay. So I was going to say, unfortunately, we've come up with the same score as Dazed and Confused, but we have not. So
all right.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
9 out of 12. 9 out of 12.
Ooh, JPJ just eking it out.
Okay, what have we got up next, dude? What's up?
It's all you, babe.
Anyway, this is all MJ.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the greatest.
And it's like, I always thought there was like 2 parts to this bass line, this being the first bit.
Yeah. Like the low synth thing.
Just the octaves.
And then Louis Johnson on electric, right? Right. Dude, I have to say too, when you did a video on this years ago before I worked at SBL, and you were like, "Oh man, what you can do is do this cool thing where you play the synth thing, you play." Oh, it's so hard to do. And I remember something like that, right?
It's exactly that. Yeah.
I remember being like, I'm going to be cool like Scott Divine, and I'm on my gig. I'm going to go in and play that. Dude, I played that for like 2 bars, and I was like, forget it. Dude, I abandoned it so fast because there's so much of that bass line. Yeah, anyway.
It's a beast, isn't it?
It is a beast.
If you want to play the easier version of it is this.
Yeah. I hear that as the bass line. Like I
Yeah,
hear
and
it
like-
returning to the top octave as the
I like
thing.
to mute it as well to get the.
Definitely.
If you listen to the keys, I'm going to show you the actual guy who programmed the keys on this in a minute. You'll hear this octave pattern. Da, da,
Yeah.
da, da. So there's this going
Right.
octaves, but then you've got this. Da, da, on, ti, ti, on.
Man, you're good at that. But can I ask you, have you done that for a whole, like, have you played that in a band and played that the whole time? That?
Yeah.
You have not.
Yeah.
You liar. I'm calling you out. When was the
have.
last time you were on the gig and you were like, yeah, man, I'm going to whip that thing out and it's going to be great?
It's been a long time, but I've got a story about it as well. I've got a story of two things, okay? Firstly, it was such a pain in the ass to do because it was so hard to play it, right? Secondly, nobody noticed.
Cares.
I was like, look at, I'm like, huh?
You're like, check it out. I'm doing both parts.
Nobody gave a crap. But check this out. This is the guy, Anthony how do you say?
Marinelli, right?
Marinelli. And he did the original programming on Thriller. Check it out. And he shows in this video how it's actually 4 parts.
Oh,
4
come
instruments.
on, dude.
Not just 2. Check it out. Yeah, mini moog, synclaver, and then
Still
you've got
missing something. Let's show them what it is.
All right.
Ernest Tibbs on bass. Woo.
So electric bass, mini moog, synclavier, and analog synth all together. The bass line is actually being doubled by synth.
Exactly. The bass line's being, so you got the bass, you've got the bass line being doubled. You've also got the
low thing.
You've got this octave, and then I think they've got another synth line in there as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on.
Dude, and shout out to Anthony Marinelli. Like, what an amazing resource. If you guys don't know, that dude does breakdowns of all of the synth sounds on those classic records. So, and we should say too,
incredible.
Yes, and we should say that Greg Fillinganes played the synth bass on that, and I believe Lewis Johnson played the electric bass on the record. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So those are the players, but the secret component, like the secret weapon ingredient of Thriller was Anthony, because he programmed all the sounds. Right, so he would get the sounds right, and then Fillinganes would play, and Fillinganes is crushing. Fillinganes probably could have programmed a similar sound, but Marinelli's in there tweaking, making it just right, really knows all of his stuff about analog synthesis. So I have studied those videos. I love Anthony's work, so thank you, Mr. Marinelli. It's amazing to have you out there.
Here we go. Categories. Number 1.
Yeah.
Great Feeling Pocket.
Yeah, man, it's a 2. I love it.
Agreed. Use of Space.
1.
Not a 0.
No, not as well. You want to give that a 0?
It's not got any space.
You're right.
Can we underscore it? Can we mark it down? Because it's got this awesome energy. It's like
awesome energy isn't one of the components, bro. Space is.
What are you going for? You make the call. I want to go with 1. You said 1. I want to go with 1. You want to go with 0. Okay. Creativity, risk, and individuality. I think there's a lot of creativity there, actually.
Yeah, but wasn't it inspired by something else? It
was inspired by Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates. Whoa.
Yeah. Exactly that. Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, it's definitely a different bass line. And everything is inspired by something.
Yeah. Well, I think that MJ actually told Daryl Hall. It's not like he didn't tell him. He was like, oh, this was inspired by.
And did Daryl Hall say, cool, pay me that sweet, sweet, sweet cheese? Well, we don't know.
But does that, so I understand your point. Like, it's creativity, risk, and individuality. Are we going to go 1? Okay. Alison just like going for it. Sound and tone, I'm going 2.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, the combo of the synth and the electric bass,
Yeah.
it's like so distinct. I agree.
Harmonic outlining, yeah.
Yeah, man, because we're playing an F sharp chord, right? An F sharp minor chord.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's playing the root, the flat 7, the 5. Yeah, you want to say
It's
yeah?
a 1.
It's a 1. Yeah, okay,
It's
I
a
agree.
1.
It's a 1.
It's not like
It
we're
isn't
not talking
blowing me
Jameson here, are
away
we?
with
it doesn't
right.
blow me away. It's a 1. Is it
geez.
memorable?
Yes.
Is it singable? Yeah.
Yes, it's a 2.
Yeah, it's a 2, isn't it? Okay, 2, 3. Oh, the lowest scoring so far. Oh my God.
What are we doing? Why are we putting this on the internet? This is a terrible
Hey, dude,
idea.
this isn't us. This isn't us. This is WatchMojo.
No, but the ratings are us.
Oh, the ratings are us. God damn it.
What's next?
One of my favorite bass lines.
Oh, yes! Oh, dude. If you haven't seen Scott Divine, hunt this sucker down by ear on YouTube. You gotta see it. Do you remember how to play this, Scott?
Was it? What key is it in?
Bah, it's here.
It's C.
Remember, this is Morse code for the Toronto airport. YYZ.
I don't think I've ever even made a video on this.
Oh,
I
in
can't
fact,
remember.
You sure did, and in fact, a part 2 is coming. Everybody.
No, man, it's like you know, like you know when something bad happens to you and you like can't remember it anymore. I'm kidding. Was it?
It's trauma. All right, cool. Take it low, Scott. Yeah. Let's get this run right here. Right here. Here you go. This bass line's incredible. This thing? What do you want to give this for pocket?
0.
Absolutely not. I will not let you give it a 0. No way. In fact, I remember. Now, this may not be a 2. I remember
the 2,
dude. I remember you saying, "I can't make this feel good," but when Getty's playing it, it feels great. The zigga-doo-ga-doo-ga-doo go.
Yeah, what I meant is like somebody else playing it feels great. Like just somebody else playing it feels.
Then we are going to compromise on a 1. I will come over the pond and strangle you if you want to give this a 0.
It's a 1. Okay. Use of space 0. Okay, wait a minute. There is kind of a lot of space in them sort of like gaps.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. Like a lot of Getty's classic lines are not built around a lot of arrests.
Yeah.
Right? Or a lot of space. Do you want to give it a 0 in for space?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you're the
going to go
worst.
0 space. Creativity, risk, and individuality.
Yeah.
2.
2 all day
2.
long. A 3.
All day long, yeah.
Give it a
Yeah.
3.
Sound and tone.
I think, okay, so whether or not you like Getty's sound, he has one of the most distinct rock and roll bass sounds of all time. I think it's a 2 all day long. I think his sound propels the band. Am I influencing you?
2 down.
Yeah,
2
thank
down.
you. There we go.
2. Harmonic outlining.
Well, I mean, he's really effectively
I was
outlining a
going to say
tritone.
0.
You better not.
It's a 1. I'm not going anything above a 1.
I'll give you a 1. I'll give you
There
a
are
1.
thousands of miles of water between you and I.
I'm coming over there.
giving it
Dude.
a 1.
I'm booking my flight for a strangling. Yeah.
Memorable, and well, it's certainly memorable. Memorable, singable. What are we going?
I mean, bad with that. I think
It's very memorable.
I think
and
it
it's
is.
very singable. I've
think
sang
it is
it at
too.
you a lot. I've sang it at you.
Yeah. Oh my God. What does it score? What's
It's
the
7
score?
out of 12. I don't think that's bad.
I think it should be higher, but I'm
It's-
I'm allowing it. I'm allowing it just barely. Okay, I Wish is next up. All right. Yeah, okay, Stevie Wonder, I Wish. Check it out. This is from Live in Tokyo in 82. Check this out.
It's a good tune, this.
So dead center. Ugh.
What are we scoring it with Great Feeling Pocket?
Here's the thing I've always felt about this bass line. I have felt when it starts the tune without anything else, the record is so straight.
Yeah.
Like, and then when the band comes in, that's when you feel that sort of like awesome 16th note shuffle funk feel.
Yeah.
So in context of the music, I think it feels incredible. Whenever it starts, the record is just so dead straight. So
It's super straight, isn't it?
and I almost feel like when it starts off, I'm like, it's a 1. But then when the track comes in, it's a 2. How do you feel?
Dude, it's a 2.
I'm just gonna
It's a two.
get like shot with arrows in the comments. Just
Dude, Nate Watts will bear hug you like just like you'll meet Nate Watts one day and he'll just like give you a hug, but he'll just like go that extra bit too tight. You know?
He'll give
It'll
me a
be because you
chiropractic
scored
adjustment.
it at 1. Yeah.
But I didn't score it a 1. I scored it a 2 after the band comes in.
Oh, okay. No, we got 2. Use of space.
I mean, the notes are short. You know, like he's not playing. It's like short notes, but there's almost no space other than that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
would
gonna
say
go 1.
Yeah, I'd say a 1. I agree.
Okay, go what? I'm going to go 1. Okay, use in space. By the way, people, if you don't know that bass line, it is like it's bass players like
It's incredible.
vocab, right?
Yeah.
Like that, just over like an E flat minor,
Yeah.
and the way that
Yes.
he goes to that lower,
To the low minor third.
If I could rewind the clock and have a word in my ear when I was young, I would just say, you know, when I was trying to become a better bass player, I would just say, learn more bass lines.
Yeah,
It's
totally.
And it's actually like, we've just spent a bunch of time in London with a bunch of students actually from SPL. It was a great event. And I came away thinking about, like, if I could just, what was the one message I could speak to everybody? It would be learn more bass lines. Like,
Yes.
just somebody needs to come up with a list, maybe SPL. Somebody needs to come up with a list of like 50 to 100 bass lines that everybody just kind of, you've got to learn. It's like part of learning the language of a bass player. You have to learn these bass lines.
I mean, I will tell you, if you come on board the Academy and you check out the Mentors program, I've got the A to Z. It's the bass lines that I consider to be the canon bass lines. But yes, we should come up with an official
We should
list.
come up with an official list. Yeah. Shout out to the bass quiz as well. If you haven't gone and taken it already, because like Groove and Time Feel, which is what, when I listen to that,
Totally.
when I'm listening to Nate Watts and that drum, I'm not sure who the drummer was. Like the reason I was like smiling and playing my air drums along with it is because of that great groove and time
Feels
feel
great.
and pocket. It's so important. And again, go check out yourbassquiz.com and you can find out what you should be focusing on next. Creativity, risk, and individuality.
It's pretty dang cool, man. I mean,
It's kind of like, it's got the same vibe in terms of that as Billie Jean.
Yes.
Same. If you looked at from a rhythmical perspective, it's the same. So I think that we should potentially score it in the same way.
the thing that I would say differently about it, though, is that it takes you on a longer journey. Whereas the Billie Jean bass line is, dun, 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 it's a 1-bar bass line.
Yeah.
This thing is, dun, 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 dun. It's a 2-bar bass line
Yeah.
that takes you around. It kind of takes you on more of a journey. I want to give it a 2.
With you. Okay. What about sound and tone? It's individual, isn't it? The number that came to mind when I heard was like 1.
Yeah,
When I said it, I was like,
for sure.
1.
I think it's fine. Like it doesn't
it's
stand
fine,
out to
yeah.
me as like an amazing sound. I think the bass line itself is like more amazing than the sound. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is interesting, isn't it? Because it's got better with, like, if I was like, show me a mid to late 60s record with an incredible bass tone.
Oh, sure. I know what you mean.
It's actually hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got better as
Over
the
time,
bass
yeah.
has matured as an instrument.
And even this version that I played, the Tokyo version, I think the bass actually sounds better than on the record. On the record, like it sounds kind of like chopped off. It kind of goes like
Yeah.
it feels kind of muffled in the top and bottom in a way.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
this sounds
yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
more open to me, but yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go with a 1 on that.
Yeah.
Harmonic outlining, I will say hard 2.
Hard to.
Hard 2, just in case anybody is interested. Again, it's like E flat minor, but it goes down to that minor
Yeah.
third. I love when I'm playing in E flat or any minor key, right?
Yeah, going down to
Having
that
those
flat
low
3.
minor thirds, yeah.
Yes.
And that bass line, and then a whole bit of Jameson in there, that chromatic run up, and then so good. So it's a 2, and then is it memorable and singable?
100%. 2.
Yeah, it's a 2, right?
Yes.
Okay,
All day
2, 4,
long.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ooh. Does it
the
tie
minute.
JPJ?
It's time with JPJ.
Yeah, man. Good.
Yeah.
No, I feel like that's right. And how about you guys out there? Do you feel like this is right? The great Chris Squire. Oh,
Okay.
oh! It is so nasty in the best way. On that classic Rickenbacker, one of the best rock and roll bass tones of all time. Wouldn't you agree, Scott Devine?
I wouldn't exactly say I'm like a huge fan of that bass tone.
Dude, we are going to go to the mat on this one. Do not make me... Okay.
What, it ain't a 2?
Oh, are you kidding me?
It is not a 2.
It is a 2.
It's not a 2.
For a mile. The fact that you hate it so much actually makes it a 2. The fact that it's so distinct. You are not going to honor Chris Squire's memory. I'm going to guilt trip you now. Chris Squire's memory in saying that this was a distinct, incredible bass tone? Blasphemy, dude. Dude, it's incredible. The Rickenbacker clank, you hear it go at the end.
I tell you what, it's got a vibe though, right? It's actually a play.
Yeah, it's got a
what?
vibe.
Okay, you want it? You want a 2? Like it's actually got like a great groove and pocket. Yeah, like I don't want to say that because if anybody's like, what the heck? What's Divine on about? Well, I struggle with the vibe of it.
I'll never forget when we were in that room together and you said it sounded like someone grabbing a frog and squeezing it.
Oh, the bass tone.
You said something
It's that
about
last bit.
yeah. You said it was something about like a frog full of gas. And you're squeezing it. But to me, okay, this brings up a philosophical thing about tone, right? Like
Okay.
that is so distinct. And
Yeah.
compared to something that's a little bit more, like I would say like JPJ's tone, for instance, right? Like I feel like we gave John Paul Jones a 1 because his tone, John Paul Jones's tone is more sort of like classic bass tone. It's kind of appropriate. It's like it fits. It doesn't really stick out. And here we are going, yeah, it's okay. This to me, obviously this isn't going to work in every situation, but it is so distinct and individual.
So you want to go 2 on the tone.
Yes.
I'm making a note because that's on in the list, but 2 on the tone. Great feel and pocket.
I mean, I feel like you just called it out.
It's a 2, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, use of space. We'll go a 0 on that. Creativity, risk, and individuality. That's a 2, isn't it?
It's a 100.
Oh, God's sake. This better not be the greatest freaking bass line on here. Harmonic outlining.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
outlines
one, I
an
guess.
E major. What? It
Just
outlines
play
an
it.
E minor like perfectly.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not like just playing a root note, but it's definitely not doing it. There's no sort of like chromatic movement or anything like that. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just don't think we should do it a 2. I think it's just like, take a 2.
I will concede
like-
on this one.
and like remove one. Okay, memorable or singable? Is it a 2? God damn. I hope you remember this favour. No, I get it. It is memorable. Yeah.
Did this come out a 9?
Damn, it came out 9.
Yeah, damn right it did.
9 out of 12.
And it might deserve to be higher.
9 out of 12. Let us know in the comments. God damn, everybody's going to agree with you.
Yeah, I know. That's because I'm right.
Mr. Bernard Edwards.
Oh, dude.
Please welcome Chic singing Good Time.
Okay, Doc.
Oh,
Oh, dude, he's on that. Is he on that BC Rich?
yeah, dude. BC Rich.
And they're just miming this too, right? He's not really playing this.
And what's the groove and pocket, do you think? Huh? Use of space? Huh?
I mean, this might be
tone?
like, yeah. This might be like the best bass line ever. It's incredible.
There's an argument that these top 10 bass lines should actually be all Bernard Edwards.
I know.
Like, there is.
I know.
Like, that's because he just...
Shout out to the disco video that we made.
Oh my
I made a
God.
video specifically on this bass line years ago for SBL as well. It's incredible.
I'm hoping that this is the best on the list. Let's see. Let's just
Yeah.
pull up these categories. Great feel and pocket.
1000%. And that syncopation when he goes to the A.
Play it for us. Play it for
I mean,
us.
yeah, so it's a 3 on E thing, right? And then that.
Yeah.
If you don't know this bass line, you please learn it. It sounds kind of simple to play, but it's really a bit of a beast. But
Yeah.
the syncopation, the feel, I mean, 1000% he gets a 2. Yes.
Yeah.
Next category.
Okay, use of space. I actually think it's a 2.
Yeah.
So much space. Just
Yes. Yeah, even in the first 3 notes, right? He's not
Yeah.
playing long tones. And then even after he gets to that A, like that.
Yeah,
is
that's
so
massive. Just daylight.
hip. Yeah. Yes. 2.
Creativity, risk, individuality. It's a 2, right?
It's a 2, of course.
2. Sound and tone. It's a 2.
And maybe there was like, maybe he didn't play it on a Stingray, right? Maybe he played it on a P bass. There's some.
Yeah, I think that he played it on a P bass. There's an old Reddit thread that we've actually spoken about this
Yeah.
before, haven't we? That everybody thinks it was done on a Music Man. Kind of sounds like it was done on a Music Man.
And it still, I don't know.
Yeah,
It
it's
sounds
tough,
like a Music
isn't it?
Man on the record to me, but what doesn't matter. I mean, his sound, his hands, no matter what he plays, it just sounds awesome. Like,
Yeah.
it's the man's bones and sinew and muscle and heart and brain, and like his tone. 2, yes.
2. Next up, harmonic outlining. You could argue that this should go in the sort of like the category of the chain. It's all the way up the Dorian mode, right?
It's all the way up
up.
the Dorian mode. Yeah, it's like the funk minor, you guys, right? So it's like a minor scale, but it has that major 6 in it.
Yeah.
It's so hip. It's a 2.
Is it memorable? Is it singable?
Is it ever?
Dude, we've got our first 12 out of 12.
Perfect.
Come
It's
on.
a perfect bass line.
Oh, it's a good one, dude.
What do we got? Is this going to be a 12?
Let's find out. Great feel and pocket.
I think
It's
so.
a 2.
Yes.
It's 2. It's a great feel and pocket. Yes. Use of space. It's a 2.
Totally, right? Him going up to that thing.
Yeah, play
right?
it,
This
dude.
thing.
Just acres of space.
It's so patient.
Yeah.
Like it goes up to that minor third and then lands. It's so good.
Creativity, risk, and individuality.
Definitely.
2.
Definitely.
Sound and tone. 2.
Yeah, it's a 2.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's funny because ages ago I would have been like, oh, it's kind of dull and it's, but it's that like, I don't know whether he played it on a Hofner or the Rickenbacker. Do you know? Do you know what he played it on?
I've done a video on it. We've both done videos on this thing.
I feel like
somebody will be sitting there watching this and be like,
I know.
guys, I literally watched a video of you like 3 days ago talking about what
I
bass
don't
you used.
remember. I don't remember what he used on it, but it doesn't matter. Again, it's like his sound. It's like understated and cool. He's playing with a pick. So it's got that like percussive punch.
Yeah, and I'm going
flat
to call
wounds with
myself
tapes.
out. Just a little, like a few minutes ago, I was like, well, if you go back to the like 60s and stuff, and you like listen to the bass tone, like, are you, was it an incredible bass tone? Probably not. Well, actually,
Yeah,
turns
actually.
out, but it was.
Oops, yeah. Gonna be
Okay, harmonic outlining.
It's one of the greatest at that.
It's the greatest.
It spells a D major or a D minor chord perfectly. Like it's
Yeah. And then, is it memorable and singable? It's absolutely. Okay.
wow.
12 out of 12 people. I'm actually feeling confident about our categories. Now I'm seeing Good Times and Come Together at the top of this list. Like
That feels
rising
right.
up there.
Yeah, that
I
feels
think-
right.
Yeah, it feels good. Yeah. Okay, dude. You've got the next one.
Okay, let me see.
Give us some money.
Take a look here. Oh, I'm just laughing because I know how Scott feels about this bass line, and I love that WatchMojo put this above Come Together and Good Times. That is outrageous. And Scott Devine, here you
outrageous.
go. I'm going to play you your favorite
Come on,
bass line.
WatchMojo.
It is Money by Pink Floyd. Roger Waters on the bass. Come on now. Oh, the LD crushing that transition right there. Amazing production. I mean, I cannot wait to have a fight with you about this. Like
I'm going to be kind. With great. Can you play it? Like, you know it, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Right? Yeah, it's in 7, right?
Yeah. So it's in
Yeah.
an odd time signature, which is pretty cool. And it'll probably play into some of what we're going to talk about. Some of the scoring criteria here
I
today.
feel like you're being an old softy because
Maybe.
you have had some stern words about this bass line in your past, sir.
I just don't find it very inspirational at all. I just like it kind of,
Why? Why don't you?
Dum, dum, dum. This is me.
My God!
It feels like I'm like farting or stomping through
you are
a big
the worst.
through a swamp.
Knives in the comments.
Dum,
I
like,
mean, I'm not going to say, I am not going to go that far and say fart swamp, but I will. I will give you, it feels plodding.
yeah,
I'm going to say
I
it
don't
feels
like
kind of
that.
plodding.
Yeah, I
you
don't
don't like
like
that aspect
I don't
of
like
it.
that. So, but hey, it doesn't say anything about farting and plodding and swamping on this category list. So,
Well-
my feelings will be removed from this.
It does say something about great time feel at the top, right? So what are we going to give it?
It's a 1. It's
Yes.
certainly not a 2.
Yeah, but it's also certainly not a 0.
It's not a 0. It's in time.
Yeah, man. It's a 1. Okay, I'll give you that.
1.
What's next?
Use of space. I think it's a 1.
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's not all like it's not all the same length of notes, but
It's
there
considered.
aren't. Yeah, it is for sure. But there isn't any like syncopation or rest that catches you off guard and makes you feel like, whoa. It's not Bernard level for sure.
It's not Bernard.
So it's a 1.
Okay. It's a 1. Creativity, risk, and individuality.
Yeah, I think it's a 2. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
2. Sound and tone.
It's
You
pretty.
take it.
Sometimes, like when I heard it there, I'm like, oh yeah, it sounds like a P bass with a pick. I like its boldness. I don't know, man. There's some days where I might be like, yeah, that's a 2. That's on the record. I feel like there's a little additional production. I don't know. I'm fine to give it a 1. You want to give it a 1?
Hey. This is collaboration here, dude. Collaboration.
I'll give it a 1. Let's give it a 1.
Okay. Harmonic outlining. I
mean,
don't know, actually. I don't know how to play. I don't know what.
It's
how
a
to
B
play this.
minor situation. So we've got a B minor power chord, right? Then 5, flat 7, 1, minor third. It absolutely spells like a B minor 7 chord.
So it's a 1, right? So it's
Well,
similar to like the chain and what else?
you don't want to
do?
give it a 2 here? I mean,
I don't think so, because then that we'd have to change. We'd have to go back and change.
we would.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Are you trying to sneak it in a 2 because of that 7th?
Yeah, man. I think it's kind of cool. I mean, I feel like it's if you were to take a bass line that played the chord tones, all of them,
That's them.
this might be it. I want a 2.
Okay, I'm going 2, and then in terms of memorable singable, it's a 2, isn't it?
It is.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I love how it pains you.
It's a 9.
Yeah, okay.
It's a 9 out of 12.
WatchMojo, I feel like sort of like gave up the goods too early.
There's a lot of 9 out of 12s here.
Maybe we should have had a
WatchMojo.
wider variety of
Yeah,
scoring.
I wonder if this list was even, like done
How
by
it
a
was
bass
compiled?
player.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. The WatchMojo lists are wild.
Stand up at the office. Is anybody a bass player? No? Okay. Is anybody a guitar player? little guy's hand at the back goes up. Me. I play uke.
Yeah, I wonder what the criteria. I mean, we could probably find that out, but yeah, it feels like an odd ranking or like an odd, like placement of these tunes. But
Yeah.
it's not our
hard though,
list.
isn't it?
Not our list.
It's not our list. Okay, this is it.
Okay.
ready?
This is it. Last one.
This is it. This is it. Then we're gonna tie them all
give you
together and see what the real ranking was.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
we've got the experts in the
Yep.
house.
That's right. We're going to crown the winner right now. All right. So check it out. We have, of course, have got the great John Deacon with Queen playing Another One Bites the Dust.
Oh, I love this video. God damn.
I mean,
3 on E, Bernard Edwards.
Yeah. and Deacon has said this is an homage, right,
Yeah.
to Bernard Edwards.
And we kind of got to let it play a bit because the bass line opens up as well. In this bit. I don't know whether to mention his shorts or not. I'll just sit here feeling awkward.
You've mentioned him before, so I say,
cannot-
mention away. Dude, the shorts, bandana, and trucker hat, like,
Yeah.
if I had confidence, dude, if
be
I
there.
had any confidence, I'm rocking that all
Well,
day
dude,
long.
you've got the truck hat. You just need to lose everything else to get some white shorts and you'll be there.
I don't have the confidence,
I
sadly.
bet you've got boxer shorts under there. You literally could do that look. You just need to lose everything except your boxer shorts and your hat.
Get that bandana, just steal it off my
get the
dog real
bandana.
quick. and-
You've got a bandana down there. Okay, this is a great bass line.
It is a great
Okay.
bass line. But
Let's see how
is
it scores.
the greatest? This is, hey, we have to just say this is number 1 on WatchMojo's list. This is number 1.
Yeah, number 1.
Is it number
let's
1
find out.
on with our official SBL criteria ranking? We're about to
Yeah.
find out.
Here we go. Great Feel and Pocket. A 1.
I think when I remember hearing this, when I started to play the bass and when I started to like really listen, I remember hearing it ahead. To me, this is not in the same league as Bernard's 3 on E bass line. I feel like it leans forward in a way that is, and some people may be like, yeah, that forward leaning thing makes it feel energetic and cool. To me, it's like a little on top, which has always bugged me about it. Like I've noticed it and it's bugged me. And I would like to give it a 1.
Was Ian right? Let us know in the comments. Use of space. It's a 2.
It's a 2.
It's a 2.
But don't.
Yeah.
Like it don't. Yeah, it's very cool.
Creativity, risk, individuality. Man, you know what? Just let me just, we've got this. Okay, right. But this bit.
We haven't ever played any other B sections of other bass lines, though. We didn't talk about the incredible B section of I Wish.
I reckon. You think
you want to give this a 2?
I want to give it a 2.
Fully pulled from Bernard Edwards. You want to give this a 2?
2.
What?
2.
I think you're wrong. I think it's a 1 because of Good Times.
Oh my God, that's it. It's a 1.5. I'm doing it. It's a 1.5. Okay, what about sound and tone?
What do you think? I'm throwing it
on
back
the
at
original.
you.
I think on that one that you played, it's a 2. I think it's just absolutely beautiful.
Sounds big.
Makes
yeah,
me
on the
want
original, it's
music,
kind of small.
What is the original like? Should I play the original?
Sure. Like, what is good tone?
Oh.
That's pretty badass. See how freaking ahead those are, though?
It's head.
Jeez. I'm glad you played that because I feel happy giving that a 2 now.
Doesn't sound like a Music Man then, but hey.
It might not be. I think
Might not be. Let us know in the comments. Is it a Music Man?
Or is it a P bass? I think he maybe recorded it on his P bass and then he played it live on the Stingray.
Yeah, potentially, yeah. What about harmonic outlining?
I think it's a 1.
It's I think it might be a 1, but just to say,
taking us to that B section. I mean, if you want to give it another 1.5, I'll let you.
Let's do it. See, you know what?
Yeah,
this
what?
is like, we're both married, right? See,
we are.
And you know why?
Yeah, why?
Because marriage is about compromise,
That
Alison.
is true.
It's about compromise.
That is true.
Okay, memorable and singable.
Yes, it's a 2.
Right,
it's a 2. Yes, even though it's kind of a ripoff, it's a 2.
It's a 2. Okay, so we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. It's a 9.
It's a 9.
Wow, so many 9s. Okay. Do you want me to go from the bottom of the list?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, and this isn't in 10th place because there's only, but you can fit all of this into 5 places actually.
Oh,
there's
right.
So
because
many
we have a lot of
times.
9s.
So in 5th place.
Sure.
Fifth place. It's YYZ.
I hate you for this.
It's, some might say that intuition can play tricks on you. But in this case, my intuition was right.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm kidding, Mr. Lee. I'm kidding. Okay, so YYZ...
You're not
coming up
kidding, though.
I'm not... YYZ in place number 5.
Yes.
5th place. Okay, number 4, which we've only got 1 of, which is surprising.
Yeah.
So YYZ 7 out of 12. Billie Jean.
Ooh.
8 out of 12.
8 out of
Billie
12.
Jean.
So that's in
Outrageous.
4th place.
Yeah, in 4th place.
Yeah.
Okay, in 3rd place, there's a gaggle. There's a gaggle of bass lines in 3rd place. We've got Another One Bites the Dust.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Money.
Yeah.
We've got Roundabout.
Yeah.
And then we've got The Chain. They're all in third place. That feels like a
That
third place.
feels right to me. Feels right.
I think the Billie Jean, I don't know why, but for me that feels off. But,
You want Billie Jean to be higher on that list.
yeah, kind of, yeah. But the criteria is the criteria.
That's right, of
Category
course.
is the category. Right?
Yeah, we can't change it now.
Exactly. Okay, so that was third place. In second place, tied
Yes.
second place is I Wish
Yeah.
and Dazed and Confused.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. Yeah.
I think we might
I
have gone a
wish
little
Dazed
easier
and
on
Confused.
easy on Dazed and Confused. We were kind of feeling the vibe, just getting started with the pod.
Exactly.
Just like,
Exactly. We were like water. Malleable.
yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Dazed and Confused. I Wish, and then in top place, I think deservedly actually on
Tied
this
for
list,
number one,
Tied for number one. Come Together
Yeah.
and Good Times.
dude. 1,000%.
Yeah.
Those are maybe the two greatest bass lines ever.
Yes. I would put Good Times maybe just a little. Would you?
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
And then I'd have Come Together. And then in second place, maybe it is I Wish actually. Dazed and Confused, I think should
Yeah.
have been, and just reflecting on it now, I think really should have been in that 9 out of 10 category, but it's a 10 out of 10. And then I think Billie Jean should have been in, I think that should have been higher.
It's
But
just
there you go.
wow. Guys, how do you feel? Do you feel like we did this right? Should the criteria have been different? Is your list different? Write down your list. Our list was wildly different than WatchMojo's list, but it was a fun 10 tunes. They just had the order totally wrong. Totally wrong.
Yeah, totally wrong. With that said, make sure you go check out yourbassquiz.com. Again, we've got a really fun quiz we've put together for you. It's going to help you figure out what's your main blocker right now, and then we're going to give you a bunch of free stuff when you get to the end of that quiz to do with what comes out as your main block right now. Yourbassquiz.com, and we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Bye.
Take care, everybody.